What's good, Wolfpack? I'm TNS Tony, and you're in the Wolf's Den, where we cloud it up and talk about everything vape related. And today I got a video for you on how to make the Clapton Coil. And with that being said, grab your vapes and let's conversate. Come on. What's good, Wolfpack? Let's build this Clapton Coil. Let me show you everything you're going to need to build this Clapton Coil. First and foremost, you're going to need two different wires. And I chose to use 24 gauge stainless steel wire by Mad Cats. And for my outer wires to wrap the coil with, I chose to use 28 gauge Canthor wire, also by Mad Cats. You're going to need some flush cutters to cut the wire with, and to help put your coil in once it's finished built. You're going to need some flat wire to adjust your wires and stuff and pinch and whatever else you may need them for. You're going to need a coil jig, and I chose to use the Coil Master coil jig with a whole bunch of different coil jigs. I'll probably use the 3mm in diameter coil jig. We're going to need an RDA or a tank or whatever you choose to put the coils in to test fry them and see how your coils work and burn. You're going to need a tool to open up your RDA or tank or whatever you choose. And I use the tri tool because they got two different size Allen key wrenches and a Phillip head on one end. You're going to need a mod to fire it on. I'm using the Sigali color. And you're going to need cotton for wicking. I'm using Native Wicks Platinum Blend. You're going to need something to work your cotton with, a wicking tool, and this is my wicking tool here. And you're going to need some scissors to cut your wicks with, and most of all, you're going to need a drill to make the Clapton Coil. And with that being said, grab your coil wire first and foremost, and like I said, my coil wire is going to be 24 gauge stainless steel. So grab your 24 gauge stainless steel and pull off about a foot. A foot should get you at least 2 coils. So I'm gonna go with like a foot of stainless steel wire, about right there. That's about a foot, guesstimation. And cut that off. Take your snips and cut off that. And put that to the side because you're not gonna need that anymore. And then take that. As you can see, it's bent up. I'm going to straighten it out. I'm going to show you how to straighten this out. Take the end of it and just make an L bend in the end, just like that. See that? Just make an L bend in it and put that in the chuck of your drill. Try to center it as much as possible. Open it up and place that in like this. And try to keep it in the center of the chuck so it won't be wobbling everywhere. And then just tighten it up like that. Alright, see that? That's dead center. Well, like that. But you see how it's bent? I'm going to show you how to straighten it up. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way. Sit your drill down. Grab your pliers. Grab the end of your wire that's hanging out of your drill, like that, and hold it firmly, squeeze your pliers, and then just drill it, spin it for 10 seconds and it'll straighten up. You ain't got to pull on it, just let it spin. Like that. And it's straight now. See? The wire is straight, no longer bent. Alright. Don't take that out. Leave it in there just like that. Now grab your other wire, the wire that you're going to wrap around your coil wire, which makes the Clapton Coil. Like I said, I'm using 28 gauge Canthor. Take that and find the end of it and take it out. Don't unspool it. Hold it in your hand at the same time. And then that little L shape that you had, find it, and wrap the end, this end, going off your spool, around that wire. Like that. And make sure that's out of your way also. Then spin it a little bit. Up, it came off. Let me put it back on. This happens sometimes. It ain't nothing new. This wire is real thin and fine and hard to work with. So you gotta make sure it's secured on there really good. It won't come off. Alright. Now, it came off again. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna open it up and put it on the inside. Forget it. So, now, since that was hard, and I'm just trying to get this done. See the end of the wire? Now taking it, insert it in the chuck of the drill. Open up your drill a little bit and insert it next to your core wire. Right into the chuck. And keep it centered the whole time. Keep both wires centered now. That way, they'll be lined up and ready to roll. And then tighten it back up with it centered. Every time I want to do something, every time something crazy happens, Wolfpack. Never fails. But I got it now. Now, once you do that, once you get that Clapton wire inserted into your drill, it should look like this. See how it's coming out? Now, what you want to do is start out slow and slowly spin it until it catches. And start spinning around the wire. The first couple wraps don't make a difference. Those are just starter wires. Like that. Alright, now, the easiest way to do this is once you get that started, take this spool. What I normally do, honestly, is just throw it on the floor and then spool it up or cut off enough that I need. I'm going to put it on the floor behind me a little bit. Make sure ain't nothing it can catch on. And just let it lay there. It's going to unspool a little bit, but not the whole thing. And then, see how, like I said, it's already started Clapton it. But I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to pinch this and push the trigger of the drill and make it spin at the same time. Like this. Alright, here we go. Just pinch it. And try to keep the wire, the Clapton wire, the core wire, I mean not the core wire, but the wire you're using the Clapton with the 28 gauge or whatever you choose to use as your Clapton wire. Try to keep it at a 90-degree angle and as tight as possible. Pinch it. And just like that. And then once you feel it catch and catching the groove, the wire's just going to move down on its own. All you got to do is hold the trigger and pinch. And the wire's going to Clapton like you see now. It's just this simple. Wolfpack, this so easy. Once you do your first one or your second one and you get it, you'll be doing this in no time. It's like so easy. I was doing this in like, literally in like a day. I was making Clapton coils like crazy. Just like this. All the way down. Look, it's so easy. It's just feeding down. Every wire's touching tight. And the hardest part is just keeping it closed because your hand do get tired sometimes squeezing it. But you get used to that too. You get muscle memory and that won't even bother you eventually. Oh, my battery died. Hold up. Like I said, every time I want to do something crazy happens. But I've been doing a lot of coil builds, so. But I got another one right here on handy. I keep them around because I build a lot. So, snap it on. And just pinch it right. If that ever happened to you, just keep going. Pinch it back. Look at it. Make sure it's still tight. And just start again. Hold the trigger and go. Yeah, there you go. It picks right back up. No space in the Clapton or nothing. This is all it takes, Wolfpack. The Clapton coil is really, really easy. It's just, like I say, take practice. After 2 or 3 times of doing it, like I said, you'll be doing this on a regular. you'll be ready to try something hard or more advanced, should I say, like fused Claptons and stuff like that. Because this will be too easy and you're going to want more flavor. Although this is good on flavor and clouds, fused Claptons are so much better. And the more intricate chords also. If this is like beginners just to get you started and into chord building and get comfortable with the drill and the certain tools you're going to need to start building more advanced chords. But like I said, this is just so easy. Just squeeze and hold the trigger. And it's moving my fingers down the chord wire on its own as it's clapping it. It's just easy. It don't get no easier than this, y'all. I'm almost to the end. I normally would like stop, but I'm going to do it all the way to the end just to show y'all just how easy it is, about how long it really takes to do a foot of Clapton Coil. Full speed. It don't take that long. I went to Donnie Shop today and bought 2 juices. Sad Boy and something called Fuck Isis. And that's like a strawberry peach flavor. It's good too. Real good. As soon as I seen it, I knew I was going to get it just off the name of it. I wanted to try it. And I ain't never seen it neither. Y'all know I like trying new, different stuff. And that was new and different. Fuck Isis. Imagine that. That's crazy. It's really good. I baked it right in the store as soon as I bought it. Matter of fact, even before I paid for it, ask Donnie, I was cracking it open like I'm trying this right now. I want to see what this juice is all about. Yeah. It's good too. I might do a quick look-see on that too. But right now, this is fire. It's really good. I'm vaping the Sad Boy right now though, because I love lemon vape. And that lemon butter cookie from Sad Boy, like one of the best I ever had. Donnie wasn't lying about that neither. Matter of fact, nobody in the Wolfpack lied about that one. That one is good. I'm at the end, and I'm just going to keep squeezing until it break off. It'll break off on its end when you get to the end. Just keep pinching. There you go. And it's done. That's the Clapton Coil in a nutshell. Just that easy. I wish I could had a micro coil, or I could give y'all macro shots on just how close this is, but ain't no spaces in it anywhere. But now let me take it off and make a coil and see how it went. We see what type of vapors we gonna get up off of this. Let me put that to the side. I'm gonna cut off like 2 4 limb pieces. I could probably get 3, but I'm just gonna get 2. I only need 2 to make a coil. I'm gonna cut off like 4 or 5 inch pieces. That's one, about that long, and then do another one the same way. Take it, line it up. At least that's what I do. I line them up. And then I just cut it so they're even. Put this one to the side. Pick the one up that I dropped. I'm always dropping something, Wolfpack. I don't even know why. And I ain't got no nervous problem or nothing. There you go. 2 pieces of Clapton Coil. I'm going to make 2 coils and vape them for you. All right, let me move some of this stuff to the side. And let's get the building. Today I'm going to put these coils on the Dragon Ball Z. I'm going to show y'all once I put it together, but it's an RTA, but it vape like a RDA. It's really good. I think I spoke about it before in the group or on the live or something. But yeah, it's really good. And I'm going to use a 3mm Coil Master Coil Jag in a diameter. And then I'm going to see how I vape real quick. Let y'all know what's good. I did this live real quick and fast for like the Dallas the other day, but my buddy Rouse said he wanted me to do it on YouTube for him and everybody else, so I told him I would do it, and so I'm going to do it. I'm going to do about 7 or 8 raps. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to do 7 wraps. That look about good to me. All right, that's coil number 1 right there, y'all. Let me show you. This is the first one. I'm going to do 1 more. 7 wraps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. There you go. 7 wraps, Clapton coils. 3 millimeter in diameter. That's the second one. And let's wake them up real quick, see what they do. All right. As you can see, this is a velocity style deck, so it's going to be easy to put this in. I chose it for that reason, because it was easy. And I also like the tank, actually, but I also chose it because it was easy. And I was thinking, what's an easy tank to build on so I can cut down on time and not make it all difficult for the wolf pack, so the beginners can really catch on and not have to worry about fighting with RDAs and tanks with all these crazy decks. Because there's some crazy decks out there, and not all of them easy to build on. And when you build, you just want to stick it in like that. See, the top end in the top and the bottom end in the bottom hole, and just take your coil jig rod, stick it in, and then push it as close as you can to the post, and then tighten it up, because you're going to pull them back out away from the post in the end. But you want these nuts to be tight as possible when you put them in there, so they're making secure contact. You don't want it to short out on you or nothing, and you want them in there as tight as possible. I mean, wrench them down, but not too hard to the point that you strip your nuts. But you'll feel it when it's tight enough, and you'll feel the coil give in a little bit. And then stick your rod in like that. Straighten it. Pull it back off away from your deck. Sit it down if you got to, and just pull it out over the airflow hose or wherever the airflow control adjustment is. Line your coil up with that. Bang, and that's the first one. Right there. See it? Directly over the hole under there. That's good. That's looking great. Alright. Take your flush cutting snips and cut off that excess wire right there. Just like this. Grab it and snip. That's one, and I'm going to show you with the other one. See that right there? Just put them on there like that and just snip. There you go. That's coil number 1. Now let's do coil number 2 on the other side. And I'm lining them directly up over that hole so I can get maximum flavor and clouds. Stick it in. The top part in the top, the bottom part in the bottom. Just like that. It's so easy to slide it in. Ain't no fighting, ain't no struggling. Just slide them in. The Velocity deck is one of the best decks ever created. Honestly. I love it. It's easy as I don't know what to build on. I mean easy. Like you see how I'm doing it. Just slide it in tight. Like I'm doing. Once again, just press it all in. Hold it in with your thumb. And tighten it up. Like I said, you can pull it back out at the end. Away from your post, so you won't get no shorts. But yeah, this is just so easy, y'all. I can't wait till y'all doing this yourselves and being like, Tony, you told me it was that easy. And we see now, we're building it all the time. Show us something new. Can't wait. I got hella. Y'all want to know how to build? I got you, Wolfpack. I got you. And I'm going to get better and better at doing this too, so I can show y'all without no details being left out, so y'all get a clear picture of what I'm doing. Because right now, like I said, this YouTube thing's something new to me, but guess what? I ain't going to give up, because I ain't the type person to do that, and I'm only going to get better. Stick your coil rod back in there, straighten it up a little bit, right there. Put it back, look at it, Make sure it's over the airflow just right. Make sure it's centered. Bang, and there you go, Wolfpack. It's done. That's it. The Clapton coil. Let me straighten this one up a little bit. It's not looking right. Let me pull it back, actually. And pull it up a tad bit for maximum airflow. Center it a little bit better. Like that. There we go. I'm leaving them a little bit space so I can get nice flavor off of them like that. There you go, Wolfpack. That's good. And they're not touching the post, even though they look like it, but they're not. They're pulled back, both of them, perfectly. All right. Let's see where they arm out to and pulse them real quick and then wick them up and vape them. I'm using a Sigali, my bad, color food shot. I put that so close I almost blind you with all that. And you can't even see the color, you see the light. But yeah, it's a good mod, I like it. When it comes to tanks, all right. And those owned out to 0.16. I mean, 0.16 before pulsing. Let me pulse them and heat them up and see what the final ohms be, because the stainless steel ohms change sometimes before you heat them up. But I'm gonna get these glowing just right. Let me use my wicking tool for this, so I might have to strum them a little bit. And this is a good tool for that. Like that. Let's get them all going. Separated. Burning evenly. From the center out. You always want your coils burning from the center out. Glowing from the center out. That's when you know they're right. When they're both glowing at the same time, from the center out, you know that they're working right. I had to blow them a little bit and cool them off so I can show y'all again. I strummed them. Let me straighten it back up. Put my coil rod in, pull it out. Straighten that one back out. There we go. That's perfect. See that? Now let's heat them up for you. You want to heat up from the center out. Up. See, I put the rod in. I messed up the thing. I pushed them back too close together. But that ain't no problem. Just strum them. Comb them back out. There we go. They both burning evenly. I'm gonna let them cool down and show y'all. Hey, let's go. See how they heating up at the same time now? Every time you do something to them, like put the coil rod in it and strum them, you want to heat them up because you disfigure the coils and then they might get back to contacting or whatever. But yeah, they both burning at the same time now. Then I'm going to let that cool off. I'm going to put a little bit of liquid on it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put that fuck ISIS on there I just got from Donnie from All City Vapes today. I'm going to put that on there. Why not? Wolfpack salute. Donnie, thank you. Yeah, I couldn't stay as long as I had to stay because I had to go to D.C. and pick somebody up from the airport. And that's a 2-hour drive. So I couldn't stay long because I had to roll. But I'm gonna lace these coils up a little bit. Like that. And put some cotton up in here. Some of this Native Wicks Platinum blend. Man, I love this cotton. This is some good cotton right here for sure. I ain't gonna never lie to you. Like they say, you ain't gonna get no, what's it called, breaking time with this cotton. If you get some breakup time, it's because of your own hand and body oils. I tell you that. This is some good cotton. Cut off a nice bit, enough to make it cool. Well, it's more than enough right there, but with that being said, the reason why I did that, because I'm going to get 2 coils out of 1 strip, so they be about the same size. So, I'll rip off this, and I get 2 coils out of that. Lay that up there out of the way, and let's get the wicking. Hey, Tino Stick been on a lot of good raffles lately, too. Y'all been getting in on that? I haven't, because I got a lot of juice and stuff, and I want somebody that don't that's less fortunate. I ain't gonna say less fortunate, but don't have the time enough to get the juice and all that. I let them do it, cause I got enough. I don't need it all. But yeah, so I ain't really been getting into them. But everybody been winning. It's nice to see y'all winning and see no Steep holding all these raffles, man. That's nice. That's what I like. Jeff Jacobs been really doing it. Big up Jeff Jacobs. Keep doing what you do. That go for all y'all. Carissa, Chris, JT3, Donnie, Lady Press. This for you, Ralph. You asked for this Clapton Coil. And I gave it to you. I told you I was going to do it. And I'm doing it. True to my word. Because I ain't been putting videos like I want to. But I'm back on track now. So be ready. And if you haven't, like, share, and subscribe. To me and Donnie. Team No Steep and TNS Tony, the Wolf's Den. Y'all see how I got that looking pretty? Man, that's going to be nice. I might need to trim them up a little bit more. I don't know. This might be enough cotton. See, these RTAs, you got to put just the right amount of cotton. And I know this one, so I know about how much it takes. You want a lot of cotton in this. You want to stuff this Dragon Ball. Because it won't leak, but it works better with a lot of cotton in it. In my opinion. Somebody else might say something different, but mine's work good with a lot of cotton. They might got something different than me. Or they might got a different style. I don't know. To each his own. Y'all know what I say. Everybody got their own style of vaping. Everybody. Vaping is so different, y'all, than any other thing. We our own group of people, man. Unique. There you go. Got that in there. I just want to make sure those holes are completely covered. The wicking holes for the juice. Because if you don't cover the hose completely, that's when you get leaking in your RTAs from not using too much cotton. And then you don't want to use too much and choke off the hose and then start getting dry hits. You got to find the right niche for your RTA. Because all RTAs do not wick the same. Right, not all of them. They might look like it, but they don't. A lot of things come into play. See that? That's good money right there. That's how you want it looking. Holes completely covered. Y'all see the wicking holes on there? But alright, let me put some of this fuck ices on there. Strawberry peach flavor. It's really good, look. And it's so plain and simple. And who would have knew that a fuck ice would taste like a strawberry and a peach? I didn't know what a fuck ices tastes like until I got this from Donnie from All City Vapes. Team No Steep approved juice. I like it, man. Real talk. And he got good prices too. Affordable, reasonable, you know. He ain't a warehouse, so don't be looking for warehouse prices. He is a brick and mortar type thing. So, right. He got a family and he got to make a living, so it is what it is. I'm pretty sure Team No Steep gonna have a discount, though. Like any other store. He'll do specials and all that, so just keep your eyes and ears open, because I'm pretty sure he's going to post it when he got something special going on. And I'll be ready, you know? So with that all said and done, let me screw that on there. Like that. There we go, it's on there. And let me fill her up. Top fill. I could have put the cap on, but I'm going to fill it up without the cap. Because it's just the same thing. I'd have to screw it off to put this on it anyway. So I'm going to fill it up. Bang. That's completely full. Put the top on. Screw it down. Check it. Turn it up to about... See, it still stayed at 1.6 ohms, so I'm going to turn it up. I'm going to turn it up to about 85. Let's see how that work out. See what the vapor's like. Oh, I got the airflow. The airflow cut off. All right, there we go. Oh, yeah. See, tasting right and burning right, y'all. With that being said, Tino Steep, salute to all the Wolfpack, man. I hope y'all learned something from this video, man, on how to make Clapton coils, and be looking out for my next video. I'm not sure what it's going to be. It could be a regulated mod, a Mac mod, another coil build. You never know. With me, some juice, a quick look, see something. But I'm out here. We out here. Wolfpack salute. We the best. Only the best. Tino Steep.